Talk to me about where we should put our hands.
Oh my goodness. They should be first things visible. In fact, every time you say hello, you should be, "Hi, I'm Vanessa. So good to see you." We love a gesture. It's funny because there's a primal part of our brain that knows that our hands are our deadliest weapons. So even though we think we look at the face, like when I ask people, "Where do you look when you first see someone?" People always say, same, eyes or face, sometimes mouth. And that is the second place we look. But the first place we always look, especially when we're seeing someone for the first time or in a meeting or for the first interaction, is we want to see, what is your intention? And so as humans, we will do anything to avoid the most awkward thing in humanity, which is, are we going to hug? Or are we going to handshake? Are we going to high five? Are you withholding anything? And so part of our brain is always just looking to see if you're going to handshake, high five. And on Zoom, it's even more confusing because our brain knows that we should see hands, but when it can't, it worries. And that is because part of our brain and our amygdala begins to fire when we can't see someone's hands, especially when we're trying to understand them. And so the best thing you can do is have your hands visible. That helps with trust. And the second, if you want to get fancy, is to actually have them be explanatory, which we can talk about if you want to.
Yes. Tell me.
Okay,
Explain.
let's get So really, really good speakers, they know their content so well that they can speak to you with two different modes. They can speak to you with their words, but they can also use their gestures to emphasize, underline, and outline. So the best TED Talks, I love TED Talks. And my team and I analyzed thousands of hours of TED Talks looking for patterns. I didn't understand why everyone who gives a TED Talk is good, right? You're not invited to give a TED Talk if you're not good. And I wondered, why do some go viral, like millions and millions of views, and others, by relatively unknown people, they get thousands? And we looked for all these variables, gender and color and smiling. We clocked the amount of time they smiled.